This couple was very poor, and because the man enjoyed the process of making children, they had a total of 11 children. The only thing of value in their home was a skinny little pig. One day, the wife asked her husband to cut some fat from the pig and take it to the market to sell, hoping to make a decent meal for the children. The man looked at the fat. It was barely thicker than a finger, but he cut it anyway and carried it on his back to sell. As he crossed a bridge over the mountain, suddenly, a little dog jumped up and bit his leg. The man told the dog, "If you want this fat, you'll have to pay me for it." The dog replied, "I'll give you the money in 3 weeks." 3 weeks was a long time, but the man agreed and handed over the fat. The little dog turned around, dragged the fat into the sewer, and ate it all by itself. When the man got home, his wife asked, "Who did you sell the fat to?" The man replied, "I sold it to a little dog." His wife was shocked and asked, "How did you know the dog would pay?" The man explained, "I asked the dog. It barked once, which meant it agreed." After hearing this, his wife collapsed onto a stool, holding her head in regret. She knew her husband wasn't very bright, loved having and playing with the kids, and that all the household burdens fell on her shoulders. 3 weeks later, the man went with a stick to collect the money from the little dog. He arrived at the same sewer where he had first met the dog, and sure enough, the dog appeared, wagging its tail. The man raised his stick angrily, ready to hit it. The dog got scared, dived into the sewer, and dug furiously to hide. Then, a miracle happened. A bucket suddenly rose from the ground, filled to the brim with gold coins. The couple went crazy with excitement. When they saw the coins, the man shouted, "We can raise tons of chickens and pigs, and completely renovate the house." He was so happy, he ran to the neighbor's house, and yelled, "We're rich." His wife quickly covered his mouth, whispering, "If you shout like that, everyone will come asking to borrow money." That night, the wife tricked her husband by saying it was raining heavily outside, and that the weather was freezing, telling him to stay by the fireplace to keep warm. She quietly ran to the attic, poured the gold coins into a bucket of water, and then flushed them all down the chimney. The next day, a judge and 2 police officers came to the village, claiming they had come into possession of some mysterious money, and demanded the couple hand it over. The man was about to speak. The wife quickly jumped in, saying, "Your Honor, please don't take it seriously. God gave my husband something between his legs, but forgot to give him anything between his ears. In other words, my husband isn't very smart. We didn't get rich, it didn't rain in the village, and there's no money here." The judge looked at the man's foolish expression, believed her, and left with his men. And so, their home returned to the same quiet, poor life it had always had. Do you think the wife might take the money and go live with another man?